Good evening for those of you based on the other side of the world. As you can hear from my voice, I am again sick. I don't know what it is, but my immune system has been terrible this year. I've been getting sick so often. I just don't know why. Anyways, I am here. But I am sick. Oh, that's I am here. I've heard that it is a great chapter. Look, I may or may not have been a little bit spoiled. I accidentally read someone commenting on one of my recent videos, so I feel like I sort of have a vague understanding of what might happen, but also I might have gotten it wrong. So, thanks for everyone for coming. Yeah. I'm glad that it's an amazing chapter, but I'm scared. I'm scared because I don't know whether my throat's going to be able to handle it. I was away at a work conference for the last 3 days, and I think maybe I met someone who was sick, and maybe it's just the fact that you're in a closed off, non-ventilated room, and just entrapped in this space with, hundreds of other people. Maybe it's just the fact that I was tired, because when you go to one of these work events, you end up sleeping at I think I slept at 12 a.m. at least every night. So, I don't know. Could be a combination of those things. But also, where Waldo? Thank you for becoming a Joyfleet Executive Officer. Welcome, welcome. I'm glad to have you here. And I hope you enjoy your time with us. Oh, now I've got And Zot TV, thank you so much, as always, for gifting those memberships. Welcome to all of those people who've now been gifted a membership. So Growth Stonks, Tinosaur, Mike, Nando, and Nika D. Binks. Welcome to the Joy Fleet as an executive officer. Big W's to Zod. Okay. So, I understand that I was a little bit late. The chapter came out earlier than expected this week, but like I said, I was away at a work event, so unfortunately I couldn't stream, but I am back. I slept for about 10 hours overnight, and I do feel much better, but I'm still not feeling super well. But I am very excited to read the latest chapter. So, how we going? Are we ready? I'm eating a cough. I'm eating one of those cold lozenge. Okay. Okay. Are we ready? Yeah, I do think I have a flu, unfortunately. Thank you, everybody. But it seems like we are ready, so excuse my croaky voice and excuse my cold, but I'm very glad to be reading chapter 1125 with you all. Starting with Oda's notes taken out of context. I'm so thankful for the various events in celebration of One Piece Day, especially the One Piece emotion exhibit. It made me more motivated than ever. Yes, plenty of things going on for One Piece Day in Japan. Unfortunately, not here, but at least Uniqlo had released some more shirts in honor of One Piece Day, and I managed to snatch some of those up. Alright, Chapter 1125. What constitutes death? Oh, we already know the answer to this. Dr. Hiruluk told us what the answer to this is. When does a man die? Oni Child Yamato and the Holy Inari Shrine Pilgrimage Volume 13. Odin's castle is to be rebuilt, but Minato the carpenter is missing. Oh no. Okay. Did he sneak? Can you imagine if we've got like a carrot situation? It's like he was on board the Sunny this entire time. Interesting. Okay. What is next for the Marines still left standing? Load the Seraphim as soon as they're charged. As for the weaponized sea beasts and Mark III Pacifista. Oh, Rob Lucci-san! Kaku-san! Wait, where's Stussy-san? It's like, don't talk about freaking Stussy. Killed in action. What? That's nice of Rob Lucci, isn't it? That is nice. Man, I'm loving the direction of the CP0 agents. Look at Kaku like... We obtained everything we set out for. With York, Punk Records, and the power station in hand, we have secured access to the eternal Mother Flame. That result would have been more than adequate. But we had one critical hiccup. We're terribly sorry, sir. It's a disgrace that we failed to capture Jewelry Bonnie and the Straw Hat crew. Even with our Grand Buster Call fleet, the 9 of us Vice Admirals couldn't get the job done. Please give us leave to pursue them to Elbaf. We need a medic! Slap one of them awake! Slap one of them awake. Vice Admiral! Inside the lab. Huh? What's happening? Oh, I told you all that sky clouds are gonna be important. Sky clouds. Sky clouds. If you guys haven't watched the video yet, go onto my channel after this stream. Watch my most recent video. We were talking about the clouds, saying it's gonna be important. Okay. Sky clouds? Not good. They aren't stopping. Why is the cloud factory going haywire? It must be Edison, that damn fool. He couldn't just roll over and die in the Fabriostratum, could he? Bingo. Oh, because is that in her brain? Is that what's happening? Because that's sort of what happened, right? They've all split off. We need to discuss, what's happened to the satellites. Bingo. Damn it! I've been played! He's taken Punk Records! Damn. See, Vegapunk's contingency plan is goated. G-O-A-T-E-D. Goated. Moving on to the Holy Land of Marijois. What do you mean? That dimwit Vegapunk couldn't be telling the truth. What is Akarino doing? He still hasn't done anything about Koma's escape. Besides, the world sinking doesn't affect us. Yeah, because they live on the red line. What is with these scraps? You buffoon of a chef, I ordered beef. Why did you serve me fish? I'm so terribly sorry, your worship. Our stocks have dwindled. This is unheard of. Bang. Ow! Flop. This food issue has gone too far. I not only missed a meal yesterday, I wasn't allowed any snacks. Unacceptable. Treated like a common street rat. Is there a famine? Will we starve? We must sentence whoever's responsible to death. No, that isn't enough. The negligent scum responsible should be tortured for their mismanagement. They've got such tiny little T-Rex hands. Give me a second. Gotta. Okay. The room of authority. Dun, dun. Garling, what do you think you're doing here? Oh. Look at him. Oh, that looks different to what he was wearing, isn't it? Wow. New orders have been bestowed upon me. New orders? From whom? What are you saying, Garling? Tread lightly, you forget yourself. Huh? The Vegapunk, known as York, shall henceforth be under my purview, as I was just named the new Defense Science Warrior God. Wow. What the freak? I was just named the new Defense Science Warrior God. Don't tell me. The world is heading for turmoil. An unprecedented level of rebellion is imminent. Let us work together to better the world, my fellow elders. 5 elder planets, Saint Figureland Garling, Defense Science Warrior God. God freaking damn. What does that mean for Saturn? Oh man. God damn. Jupiter's worried. He's like, oh. Egghead, the island of the future. Saint Saturn, sir! Ah! What's happening to him? Ah! Holy freak, what's happening to him? He's like, ah! Where are those medics? Hurry, we need them! Saint Saturn! What's going on? He's one of the world's overseas! We can't let anything happen to him! Oh, that's hurting my throat real bad. I can't do that. Is it some sort of disease? Saint Saturn, tell us, what should we do? No, it can't be. What the? Imu-sama. Saturn, Joy Boy was behind that escape, and you allowed it to happen. Imu, have mercy. How could I anticipate that power was foiling us? Ah! Imu-sama. Ah! Holy freak. He's been melted off. Wow. Rattle. A skeleton. Clang, clatter. Holy freaking shit. What the hell did I just read? Look at that. That is visceral. Look at... Oh my goodness. Sorry, you're gonna have to excuse me. Oh man. Wow. Holy freaking crap. Man. Damn. God damn. I don't even, like, what? I don't know. God damn. Okay. Looks like we weren't able to move the Labostratum too. That traitor York got in the way. The signal reaches across the globe, so she'll still be able to connect. But that's better than handing her the whole thing on a silver platter, ain't it? Until the day all of humanity can access our brain, we have to keep it safe. It'll probably be at least 500 years. I assume you used a roaming cloud. Okay, we've got a roaming cloud on here. You got it, but the whole world will reckon us Vegapunks are 6 feet under. So it ain't like we can leisurely tour the world right now, right? True, and with no funds or resources, we can't keep inventing either. We'll just have to leave that to our partners. Who are the partners? Cusp. Nice. How do we look? Absolutely bonkers. I see you always admired my lovely proportions, huh? Shut up, you knucklehead. Let's toss York's spare parts out. Good thinking. They're creepy. Oh, what the freaking crap? That's... Oh, so they've created a new satellite. Like a new... Oh, that's... What the hell? Weatheria, come in. Anyone there? This here's Vegapunk. Vegapunk? But I thought you were dead. I am so... Oh my goodness. Like, what is going on? What is going on? The Kamabaka Queendom. Oh my, how grisly. What's gonna happen? Are we going to die? I don't want to die. No water's gonna kill me. I can swim. To put it bluntly, none of us knew these details. The Void Century covered up a massive war, and that culminated in ancient weapons tech. Plunging the world 200 meters deeper into the ocean. Not only that, but the one who claims the One Piece will not only be crowned Pirate King, they'll likely get to wield that devastating power for themselves. We can't let that happen. The world will sink. This explains why the first celestial dragons chose to live on the Red Line. It's the highest point on the planet. There's also tequila woof, vodka woof, rum woof, and bourbon woof. Is this why they've spent the last 7... Two things, my ladies and gentlemen. I've told you to go watch the Cloud Plant video, the Cloud Island and Cloud Plant video, not Cloud Island, the Clouds and the Cloud Plant video. Now a tequila wolf. I'm sorry, I'm feeling very vindicated. Yes, go watch some of my recent videos. You will not regret it. But look, it's just alcohol wolf. Is this why they've spent the last 700 years forcing slaves to build all those gigantic structures? All the pieces are falling into place. You took the words right out of my mouth. Mine too. Vegapunk. Among those who heed your warning, many will act out of self-interest, not peace. We must hurry and achieve victory for our cause before the people of the world kill each other to secure habitable land. An era of chaos dawns. Dun 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 dun! I didn't even think about that. Alright, Dragon is finally making his move. Dragon is gonna finally make a move, it seems. God freaking damn. Wow. What a freaking chapter. You guys, that was a hell of a chapter. Alright, let me come back to the chat because I wasn't paying attention to the stream chat while we were reading. So let me come back. Hello to everybody in our Twitch as well. Welcome, and thank you for being here. All right, okay. Okay. Sapiens has become a member. You missed the page before Garling. Really? Okay. What page? Alright, am I missing something? Okay, I am reading the ad-free version. And in the ad-free version, there are only... It doesn't look like I'm missing a page. Oh. Yeah, that's weird. Yeah, you're right. Okay. It was out of order, but for some reason it didn't show up when I just clicked next in the... That's really strange. Okay. All right. My bad. It's, yeah, it's out of order, I think. But, so when is this supposed to happen? Saturn sitting like this, talking to the vice admirals about not going to Elbaf. Where is that supposed to be? All right, let's see. Let me go to this actual site and see how it looks over there. I see. What constitutes death? So, like, that's a play on the idea of both Saturn dying, as well as the fact that the satellite survived. Okay, it's supposed to be after the conversation where they said, like, should we go to Elbaf to pursue them? I see. But before York witnesses the cloud plant being moved. Alright, I've got it. Okay. No, forget Elbaf. The failure to which I refer is far more dire. Allowing Vegapunk's message to play was an unexpected disaster. Not to mention that Iron Giant surfacing to aid in the pirates' escape. It's ironic, really. Roughly 200 years ago. But Saint Saturn, we've already received orders to scrap it. I will take responsibility should this be uncovered. Now do as I bid and study it thoroughly. Really? This is the future. I am certain it will ultimately prove to be a great asset to our military. Saturn went and done screwed up. He went and done effed up, you know? Wow. That is ironic indeed. Very ironic indeed. God damn. That's funny. That is funny. Thank you for the opportunity. It would have been a shame to junk such excitement, such an exciting specimen. It remained dormant for 200 years, and yet it clearly moved to protect Straw Hat Luffy. Wow. Saint Saturn, as a humble and loyal soldier of the government, I have one question weighing on my mind. You said allowing Vegapunk's message to get out was a failure. Does that imply there was some truth behind his remarks? Cling. Oh my goodness, Doberman? Come on. Come on. Not the puppy. Oh man. So Saturn killed him with his little eye thing there too. Vice Admiral Doberman! We need a medic! Oh, so that's why he was saying we need a medic. But Saturn actually did that. They don't realize that Saturn did that. Okay, I see. Alright, thank you. I did miss that. I don't know why. That was a bit strange. It didn't come up earlier. Alright, I see now. Mr. Bushido, thank you so much for the super chat. And everybody, also go and look at I think it's called something along the lines of Kazuki Joy Boy on my channel. But go and watch another recent video where I discuss a great theory that is a theory of Mr. Bushido himself, a longtime member of the Joy Fleet. Very worthwhile, very interesting theory, so go watch that video. But for those of you who haven't, go watch my Cloud Plant and my Tequila Wolf video. I can't believe that, yeah, I was discussing how important it is, and very exciting. Alright, but the super chat from Mr. Bushido actually says, 2 notes, why didn't they fly the lab out from the start? Second, anyone notice that Mars is standing again, not allowed to sit? You reckon that actually means, are we going with the theory that this actually means something, like maybe he has I don't know, really not advanced prosthetic legs and he's unable to bend it to sit down? I don't know. But you're right. I didn't pick up on that. But you are right. Um, why didn't they? Well, I think they wouldn't want to fly the lab out from the start. Because if that's the case, then the world government would realize what's happening and would probably try to put a stop to that as well, right? I feel like this is like a contingency plan on a contingency plan. Once everything falls to shits, and it was also sort of towards the end that everyone died, right? Like, so some of the other satellites maybe were surviving, and maybe it was a contingency plan that, like, if all the, I don't know, like a percentage of the satellites die, then we must create a new one, and we must fly the punk records out of here. But that means that they still have access to the eternal flame, right? They just don't have access to the cloud plant. Is that to punk records? Becky, very, very grateful. Yes, thanks for joining in, and yes, please do come back. And yes, if you are considering becoming a member, as per your early comment, please do so. We would love to have you as part of our Joy Fleet executive suite. Has butt itch issues. That's pretty funny. He just likes standing, you know? He's just like, I'm old. I need to continue using my muscles. Otherwise, they're gonna atrophy. And I won't have use of it anymore. How do you guys think Imu killed Saturn? I am inclined, like, this whole thing about Garling replacing Saturn. So that means that that confirms for sure that on top of the world government, there are others within the Celestial Dragons who are actually aware of Imu, who know of Imu. It's just like very confusing and almost just like, it's just very, I don't know, like, because the rest of the Celestial Dragons, it seems like they don't know, right? It's only, it seems like it was only the world government, and now it seems like St. Garling does as well. But I guess because he was the head of the God's Knights, he was aware. Does that mean all the God's Knights are aware? Who else is aware? Like, and is this the resolution of the egghead incident that's going to shock the world now? Because I feel like it seems like there's still some more going on. It looked very much like what happened when you had the summoning thunder. So it has something to do with, like, so that ability has something to do with the transportation as well as potentially immortality. Because I do like this idea that Imu just took away his immortality. So it's just the Gorosei and the Holy Knights that are aware of Imu. And I guess if that means, like, what position were the rest of the Celestial Dragons, I mean, not the rest of the 5 elders, that they were given that position of an elder? Because it's almost like Garling has been promoted to become an elder. I don't know, this is all just very interesting. Like, does that mean they were all previously the leader of the God's Knights at one point? Saturn was already an old man. Yeah, for sure they've got some sort of immortality thing going on. I don't know, this is insane. It's making my head just spin. I have no idea. I have no idea what to be thinking right now. My head's just completely spinning. I will mull on this a little bit more, and I will continue thinking about this, but I think I'm going to have to leave it for today because my head is hurting, and I think we're not gonna be able to stay for too much longer because I am feeling quite unwell. I think I have to go back to bed. But thank you everyone for what has been another fantastic and interesting discussion. I will hopefully be making videos this week. I understand that there is no chapter break, so very, very exciting. So we will be back next week for another stream, but I will make sure that you have some videos where I do discuss some of these aspects in greater detail. I realize I've just missed a few member chats. Mike, no break next week. Yes, exactly. No break. Big W's, no break next week. And China Yint has said, do you think One Wood Sword is new God Knight leader? As in, like, do I think that Garling is going to be the other one with the sword in the black? Yeah. I think so. I think that must be the one from chapter 1121. Is that what you're talking about? Yeah, I can definitely see that. Yeah, that's a good point. I had not remembered that, but that is a very good point indeed. Mr. Bushido, another super chat. Thank you. Queen is likely Frankie's dad after Vivre card reveal. Garling replaced Saturn, called it. I think Lucci will be a knight as he's the son of a knight. Did I miss that? When was Lucci confirmed to be the son of a knight? Is that part of his backstory? Have I missed that completely? I did not remember that. Thank you for bringing it up. I will have to look into it. But Queen is. I did briefly read over the Vivre cards. I've been meaning to actually make a video on that as well. So let me know if you guys think that would be interesting to go through at some point. I will have to look into that a little bit closely. And you called Garling replacing Saturn. Okay, I didn't know that. Congrats for getting that right. And, hopefully that means that you are also going to get the Kazuki Joy Boy theory right as well. Kazuki D Binks. Oh, no, Kazuki Binks. No D. I think Rob Lucci will be a knight. Okay, I'm going to have to read. Oh, it's just your theory. Okay, it's just your theory. Alright, well then, that's an interesting theory. We're gonna have to go back to Rob Lucci's childhood backstory, I think. And Alejandro, thank you for the super chat. What form will Garling get, or will he be a better spider demon? Also, I find it funny that the Vegapunks have extra body parts but made a new Vegapunk. Yeah. But I think it's like so classic Vegapunks, right? They're like, no, we're going to take the best of everyone and we're going to we're going to merge it all so that maybe they've decided it's not a good idea to parcelize everything. Like that's what happened when Vegapunk, or when the Stella decided to create a manifestation of greed. He said himself, that's my fault for deciding to make greed my own form. Gluttony, I suppose. But, yeah, what form will Garling get? Some sort of other Oni, I suppose. That'll be interesting to see what form he gets, actually. Does he already have a form? It's very, very interesting. I hope it is. I feel like it's going to be a new form. Surely not a surely he won't get the same one, right? Yeah, gonna get another yokai theme. I like that a lot. Well, everybody, thank you very much for the discussion, like I said, and thank you for those super chats making me stay a little bit longer than I intended, but always glad to be here. Like I said, I'm gonna have to rest though. My head is killing me. Okay, I will chat to you all soon, and I shall see you all very soon in a video, so make sure that if you're not already, subscribe, make sure to follow the channel, and click your notification bells, and do all of that jazz. I shall speak to you next week. Thank you, everybody. Alright, bye-bye.